It's Monday, December 4th. And I wanted to start with a list of 6 current matriarchal societies which have been operating for hundreds of years. And this is in response, well, it's educational, but it's in response to two very stupid men who were arguing with me yesterday and today. And the one said, he said that there has never been any female-led societies. And so, what about these? And it's just, anybody who says anything like that, which is generally a man, is clearly thinking illogically. And I'm like, are you illiterate? Can you not Google? So he's not in reality and he's not in logic. And in order to enforce the patriarchy, because the patriarchy only operates through lies and illogic, because men are not supreme. But anyway, here we go. For anybody that says there has never been any female-led matriarchies ever. The Masuo in China, Bri in Costa Rica, Umoja in Kenya, the Minang Kabul in Indonesia, the Akan in Ghana, the Khasi in India. And of course, in prehistory, there were so many more. We are naturally matriarchal because the woman has the child, and patrimony cannot even be established unless the woman is oppressed, subjugated, and controlled. So we are naturally matriarchal, and we're moving back to it. We're moving back to it because the world has failed under patriarchy. And the other thing that some of these very stupid men say is, oh, if matriarchy, if women were in charge, it would be as bad as with men are in charge. Again, this shows a lack of education and just basic human knowledge. Again, just all wrong. Google how matriarchal societies work. They put women and raising of children at the center, and they are cooperative. They are non-violent. And men, this just shows some men's violent brain prejudices that they can't imagine because they are violent and they want to subjugate women. They imagine that that's what women want to do to men. No, we just want men to cooperate and not be violent. Women want men to help and cooperate and not be violent. But we all know that so many men don't help or cooperate, even with their own children. We know that so many men are violent with their partners. The number one cause of pregnancy-related death is homicide. Well, this is in America statistics. Is homicide by the male partner. Men are not our protectors. Men created war. Men have been the oppressors and the rapists and the violators and the subjugators of women. So we're changing. The world is changing bit by bit to women being non-violent leaders because men have proven they can't lead. They can't lead because the world is in turmoil. And the other thing that some stupid men say is, oh, well, what about if women get in power, they're just as bad as men, and bring up Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher acted like a man. Probably in past lives she was a man. You know, we can be men or women in past lives. She probably had mostly been a man. Great Britain was a patriarchy. The world was patriarchal. She acted like a man in a patriarchal world. Margaret Thatcher was not operating in a matriarchy. And again, these men will argue with me. They don't know what time it is. They don't know what time it is, and they're lacking logic, and their brains are just going on defensive. And one guy was, attacking my family, saying my cat died to get away from me, and, said I should be dead. So his male brain went right into violence. Went right into violence. He has a malfunctioning male brain. And too many men have that. Their brains don't work right. And we can see that with the statistics with mass shooters, war, male violence. Women have more rational, multitasking, problem-solving brains and know how to get stuff done non-violently, cooperatively, in community. And men, this is how we're moving to matriarchy, men should be more like women. Cooperative, intuitive, nurturing, problem solving in communities, being a leader without being violent, being a leader watching out for the most vulnerable members, being a leader by taking the needs of all into consideration. Now, what's so wrong with that? That's the way women lead. That's the way matriarchies work. And men seem to think that is not human nature because they totally don't understand women and they think the whole world is male. Well, you don't know women then, but we know you. It's a thing because women have been oppressed under patriarchy and women understand the male nature. So we have the upper hand because we know you. And some men, of course, get it. There's beautiful men in my life. There's beautiful men on this app who speak out about these things. That the goal is for men to become more intuitive, more emotionally adept, more problem solving in a cooperative way, more multitasking, using all parts of the brain and all parts of their humanity to solve the world's problems and to raise children cooperatively and not with violence. And I say, that's the matriarchal way. What is wrong with peace, love, and understanding? And that was a man that said that. What's wrong with peace, love, and understanding? And if you're going to come at me about this and say anything about these, current matriarchal societies or anything about what I said, you are showing yourself to be somebody who is left behind in evolution. You are not wanted or needed because you are not the future. The future is female-led. The future is a peaceful world of cooperation and help for all. Think about that.